Hey, have you ever felt a pounding in your head so intense you wondered if it was trying to tell you something? Maybe it's stress, maybe it's something you ate, or maybe it's a mystery you can't quite crack. Whatever it is, you're not alone. And today, we're diving deep into the world of headaches to uncover what's causing that pain and how to make it stop. Welcome to Healthy Start, your go-to channel for practical health tips that make you feel better, fast. I'm your guide, a health expert who's here to break down everything you need to know about headaches in a way that's clear, actionable, and maybe even a little fun. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll have simple, at-home tricks to ease that throbbing pain and know exactly when it's time to call a doctor. Let's get started. Picture this. You're halfway through your day, maybe sipping coffee at your desk or chasing after your kids, when suddenly a dull ache creeps into your temples. Or maybe it's a sharp, stabbing pain that stops you in your tracks. That's a headache, and it's one of the most common complaints out there. But what exactly is it? A headache is your brain's way of waving a red flag, signaling that something's off. It's not a disease on its own, but a symptom that can show up for all sorts of reasons. There are a few main types you should know about. First, there's the tension headache. The one that feels like a tight band squeezing your skull, usually triggered by stress or bad posture. Then, there's the migraine, a beast that can bring pulsing pain, nausea, and even sensitivity to light or sound. And don't forget cluster headaches, rare but brutal, with intense pain around one eye that can hit like clockwork. Each one's a little different, but they all have one thing in common. They make your day harder than it needs to be. So, why do headaches happen? Let's unpack the culprits, because knowing the why is the first step to stopping them. Stress is a big one. Think about those days when your to-do list feels like it's a mile long, and your shoulders are practically glued to your ears. That tension can translate straight to your head. Lack of sleep is another major player. If you're burning the midnight oil or tossing and turning all night, your brain doesn't get the reset it needs, and a headache might be its way of complaining. Dehydration's a sneaky cause too. You might not even realize you're not drinking enough water until that dull throb kicks in. What about food? Certain triggers like too much caffeine, alcohol, or even skipping meals can set off a headache. And then there are medical issues, things like high blood pressure, sinus infections, or even something as simple as a cold can make your head pound. The point is, your headache's trying to tell you something, and it's up to you to listen. Now, let's talk symptoms, because not all headaches are created equal, and some need more attention than others. A typical tension headache might feel like a steady ache on both sides of your head, maybe with some tightness in your neck or shoulders. Migraines, on the other hand, are a whole different story. They often hit one side of your head with a throbbing pain that gets worse with movement. You might feel nauseous, see flashing lights, or even struggle to handle bright lights or loud noises. Cluster headaches. They're intense, often waking you up in the middle of the night with a burning or piercing pain around one eye, sometimes with a runny nose or watery eye on that side. Most headaches are annoying but harmless, but here's where you need to pay attention. If your headache comes on suddenly and feels like the worst pain you've ever had, or if it's paired with symptoms like confusion, vision changes, fever, or trouble speaking, don't wait, get to a doctor ASAP. Those could be signs of something serious, like a stroke or infection, and time matters. Okay, so you've got a headache, and it's not an emergency, but you still want it gone. What can you do right now, from the comfort of your own home? Let's dive into some practical, no-nonsense tips that actually work. First up, hydration. It sounds simple, but drinking a big glass of water can be a game changer, especially if you've been skimping on fluids. Dehydration headaches often ease up within 30 minutes of chugging some H2O. Next, try a little rest. Find a quiet, dark room, lie down, and close your eyes for 15–20 minutes. It's like hitting the reset button for your brain. If your headache's tied to tension, a gentle massage can do wonders. Use your fingertips to rub small circles on your temples or the base of your skull, or even better, get a partner to help. Another trick? A cold or warm compress. For migraines, a cold pack on your forehead can numb the pain. For tension headaches, a warm towel on your neck or shoulders can relax those tight muscles. And don't underestimate the power of movement. A quick stretch, like rolling your shoulders or gently tilting your head side to side, can release built-up tension. Want a specific exercise? Try this. Sit up straight. Place your hands behind your head and gently press your head back into your hands for 5 seconds, then release. Repeat that 5 times, and you'll feel your neck and shoulders loosen up. Let's keep going with a few more at-home remedies, because sometimes it takes a combo to knock out that headache. Caffeine can be a surprising ally. A small cup of coffee or tea can help, especially if you're dealing with a migraine, because it narrows the blood vessels that are causing the pain. But don't overdo it too much. Caffeine can backfire and make things worse. If you're feeling up to it, try some deep breathing. Inhale slowly through your nose for 5 seconds, hold it for 3, then exhale for 5. Do that for a minute or 2, and you'll calm your nervous system, which can take the edge off a stress-related headache. And here's one you might not think of: eat something. Low blood sugar can trigger headaches, so grab a healthy snack like a banana or a handful of almonds. The key with all these tips is to act fast, catch that headache early, and you've got a better shot at stopping it in its tracks. Now, let's zoom out for a second. Why does this matter? Because headaches aren't just a minor annoyance, they can steal your focus, your energy, and your joy. Whether it's a nagging tension headache from a long day or a migraine that's got you curled up in bed, you deserve to feel better. And the good news is, you don't need a medicine cabinet full of pills to make that happen. Most headaches can be managed with simple changes, like drinking more water, getting better sleep, or taking a moment to de-stress. But you've got to know your body. Keep track of when your headaches hit and what might be triggering them. Maybe it's that extra glass of wine at dinner or the fact that you've been staring at your phone for hours. Once you spot the pattern, you can take control. Let's wrap this up with a quick recap, because I want you to walk away from this video feeling empowered. Headaches are your body's way of saying, hey, something's up. They can come from stress, dehydration, lack of sleep, food triggers, or even underlying health issues. Most of the time, they're manageable with things like water, rest, a compress, or a quick massage. But if your headache feels unusual, super intense, paired with weird symptoms, or just won't quit, don't hesitate to see a doctor. Your health is worth it. And here's the thing. You don't have to live with headaches ruling your life. With a little know-how and some simple habits, you can keep them at bay and get back to feeling like yourself. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you found these tips helpful. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to Healthy Start and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. We've got more health hacks coming your way, like how to sleep better and wake up refreshed. Drop a comment below and let me know what's your go-to trick for beating a headache. I'd love to hear it. Until next time, stay healthy, and I'll see you soon.